We're talking all about Thor Love and Thunder today, spoilers included, though I will give a warning and a few other fun tidbits you won't want to miss. But before I get into all that good stuff, if this is your first time checking out one of our shows, please do hit that subscribe button because we're making videos all the time, even when I'm not physically here.
The most diabolical geek news.
Hello, I'm Chris Killian, and you may have noticed this little pre-recorded message on the bottom of the screen. I don't know which side it's on, that's a space computer thing. Which side is it on, space computer?
Your left.
Cool. The reason why it's pre-recorded is because I'm in a spaceship and I had to teleport to Hollywood today. Any guesses why I'm going to Hollywood?
You're gonna be a movie star.
And maybe, who knows, but I'll tell you why when I get back on Thursday, but feel free to leave a comment and guess why in the meantime.
No, that's okay.
So most of today is going to be spoiler talk about Thor Love and Thunder, including my thoughts and breaking down the post-credit scenes, but first let's do a little bit of news. In a recent interview with Radio Times, Martin Freeman confirmed for the first time that he will be appearing in Secret Invasion, which is shaping up to have a few notable appearances in it.
Is that right?
In a new interview with Entertainment Tonight, Miles Teller revealed that he has had talks with Tom Cruise about returning for a sequel to Top Gun Maverick after the film dominated the box office and made over $1 billion.
Top Gun, 3 months running.
Now, part of me wants to say no thanks, but if you'd have asked me last year if a Top Gun sequel could possibly be better than the original, I'd have thought you were insane.
I like you, but you're crazy.
So I still think maybe they should stop while they're ahead, but I don't know, a Top Gun trilogy sounds kind of tempting, especially if they focus more on shirtless beach sports. Let me know in the comments if you think Top Gun Maverick needs a sequel or they should just leave it alone.
Another.
According to Variety, Marvel Studios produced Thor Love and Thunder with a budget of $250 million, making it one of the 5 most expensive films in the MCU. Luckily for Marvel, Thor's already made its money back, raking in a massive $302 million at the global box office.
That's a lot of money.
Alright, that's enough news, so spoilers ahead for Thor Love and Thunder. I'm gonna give my unfiltered thoughts and opinions on everything, so if you haven't seen it yet, get out! I really like it. I thought Thor Love and Thunder was a lot of fun. I'd give it a solid 7 out of 10, but I do like Ragnarok better. With that said, I've seen so many people who claim to love Ragnarok but hate Love and Thunder.
What?
That makes no sense to me. Reminds me of the people who love Anchorman but hate Anchorman 2, or love Zoolander but hate Zoolander 2.
It's the same thing.
Yes, I've heard all the arguments that there's too many jokes, but I actually feel like Love and Thunder has more serious beats in it than Ragnarok did. Here's what I loved especially. Thor doing the splits, Christian Bale as Gore, he's amazing, Russell Crowe as Zeus, the little skirt thing, come on. Actual chemistry between Thor and Jane Foster for once.
Harsh.
And I'll happily tell you guys what I didn't like. Namely the Guardians and Thor scenes. They're in the movie for 5 minutes and the banter between them was just so much better in Infinity War and Endgame than this. I don't know, what did you guys think?
It's worse. It's so much worse.
Alright, now let's break down those Thor post-credit scenes.
Finally!
I was very much relieved to see that a thunderbolt through the heart didn't kill Zeus, since Russell Crowe as a horny Greek god is one of the best things ever. But now he's mad, he wants revenge, and he enlists the help of his famous son. And yes, that is Brett Goldstein from Ted Lasso playing Hercules. That is definitely not who any of us were expecting, but seeing as how he's one of the biggest omissions from the Avengers, it is high time Hercules made his MCU film debut.
Oh, look at my little Bill, he's a little Hercules.
Now the second post-credit scene reveals Jane Foster meeting Heimdall at the gates of Valhalla, and it was a nice moment. Is this teasing Jane Foster and Heimdall potentially returning to the MCU at some point in the future, or was this just a sweet way to say goodbye to 2 beloved characters?
It could be. Only time will tell.
And that's that for Monday. Like I said, I won't be here to film a full show tomorrow or Wednesday, but I have pre-recorded some other goodies you guys might want to check out, so definitely turn on notifications. Remember to leave a comment as to guess why I'll be gone, and I'll give the winner, I don't know, a shout out when I return on Thursday. All of the stories in this video came from articles written on ComicBook.com, so if you'd like to read more about some of today's news with your very own eyeballs, feel free to head over to ComicBook.com, where we work 24/7 to keep you all up to speed on the latest news. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and more, all of which are linked below. If you're someone who likes listening to other people argue for hours on end about this sort of stuff, we've got you covered there as well with Comic Book Nation, hosted by Kofi Outlaw every Friday, or our Marvel-focused podcast hosted by my best friend of me, Brandon Davis, on Wednesdays. If you want some behind-the-scenes antics or previews of my cosplay, or you want to know what it's like to live on a spaceship for months at a time with no genuine human interaction, find me on Instagram at CKComedy or Twitter at Chris Killian, all linked below. Once again, make sure you like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications, and give yourself a pat on the back for making it this far into the video. That's great. I can't believe you made it. See you tomorrow.